Hello everyone. So we were worrying about how we can concatenate a string and another integer, right? So obviously we cannot concatenate a string with an integer using a plus sign because that is not allowed because they are two different data types. So what we can do is, I already said you, we can concatenate two string data types. You understand not? Yes. But this is integer data type, that's a problem. So if we convert this integer value to string, then we can concatenate, isn't it? Okay, so what is the meaning of it? I am willing to convert the total value, that means 15, because 5 plus 10 here is 15. This is the integer value, the total is an integer data type. I have to convert it to string data type, okay, just for the sake of printing it. Okay, so remember, when we are returning an integer data type to a string data type, you cannot do addition or multiplication operations on that, because Arduino will say you can only add or multiply the integer values or number values. You cannot add or multiply or divide a string value. Okay, that is a problem. That's what we don't worry, because our purpose here is printing the value. Okay, together. So we are willing to convert this total integer to a string data type. If we could do it, then this is also a string, this is also a string. Then we can concatenate these two strings together and assign it to string s. You understand that? Okay, so then what I will now do is, I want to convert this total integer data type to string data type. Okay, so how to do it is, first I will create a new string value data type called total string. That means total value is converted to string. Okay, now I am going to convert the total value to string data type and assign it to this total string variable. Okay, then I will have that variable here. Okay, so how to convert an integer to total is like this. You first say string and open and close two curly braces, two braces, and pass the total there. Okay, so if you want to convert an integer to string, what you have to do is, you have to do something like, you have to type string and you have to open and close a braces, and you have to pass the int value there. Do you understand? So this is called string constructor. So here string will take the variable value and convert it to a string value and return it to us. So don't worry what it is, how it works, don't worry, this is an inbuilt function. Just remember how you can convert an integer to a string. Just type string, so this is a keyword, reserved keyword, and open and closed parenthesis, and inside you can pass your integer value. That will return that integer value in the string format. Okay, since this is converting this total into string format, now I am assigning it to a string variable, just for understanding, right? Okay, I am assigning this string value to a string variable here. Okay, new string variable. Okay, now what is the new string variable? Total value converted to string format. That is a new string variable. Now I will take the string variable and use it here. Total string. Okay, so that means converted total string. So otherwise you can say no, this is fine. So this makes sense, right? Total string. So I simply converted the total value, integer value, to a string value here. So now I take the string value and add here. That means what? Now this is a string value, second value, and also the first value also string value. So now you can, without worry, you can concatenate two string values, because both are in the same data type, string data type, because this is string data type. Okay, value will be same 15, but the data type is string. So now you can concatenate. Okay, and you cannot do any mathematical operation with the string data type. Okay, since you have changed the 15 to string format. If it is in integer format only, you can do mathematical operation, but we are going to print, so we don't do any mathematical operation, so we don't care, because we are done here with the mathematical operation. Do you understand that? So taking two numbers, add them together, getting the output total. Since this is an integer data type, convert that total into string data type, assigning it to a string variable, and use that string variable to concatenate with the message that we want. And once the two are concatenated, the final string, result string, we assign it to another string variable and we return that variable. You understand this? Cool. Now simply what happens here, you know this, we call the method pass two integer variables, and we know a return string value will be returned that says the total number of two numbers is the answer, right? The number, the total. So we assign that string value to a and we print it. Do you understand this? So let's see this conversion works or not. Okay, so I'm going to start the simulation. Amazing, it's printing, right? It says the total number of the two numbers is 15 because we passed 5 and 10. If you passed other two numbers, the total will be coming accordingly. So this works fine. Now the total is printed, right? So the issue was just the conversion, right? Yes or no? Obviously yes. And this E issue also sorted. The full text is now coming from THE there. Okay. So yes, this works fine. No issues. So yes, so now you have learned 2-3 things here. So one thing is uh, when we have a particular data type, okay, sometimes depending on our situation we may have to convert it to another data type, okay. So for that we have to use some strategies, okay, you can Google and find. But in under the topic we have studied today how you can convert an integer data type variable to a string data type variable, okay. So to that you have to use the string constructor. That means you have to type capital S string, and within the two parentheses you have to pass the integer value. That will give you a string converted value of that integer, okay. Then you can assign it to a string value for your understanding, to make things clear, and then you can use it to concatenate with another string. So one thing you learned is how to convert integer data type to string data type. And also you learned that when it comes to a string concatenation, you can only have string data types for the members who are going to be concatenated. You cannot have a string plus integer plus character. No. Only strings are allowed during the string concatenation. That is why we did all these conversion things. You understand? Okay, so these are the two important things that you studied today. Okay, so now this works fine, nothing wrong. So I hope you're happy. So if you really enjoyed the video, please subscribe us and give us some support. You can like and share our videos too. Okay, so I will meet you in the next video. Until then guys, stay safe.